Have you ever looked at the man you love and wondered, where did we lose the magic? Once he couldn't go a day without hearing your voice. He used to make sure you knew how much he cherished you. Now, even your presence seems optional. The texts become fewer, the calls are less frequent. You feel invisible. Like you're no longer the woman he used to adore. It's like you've become an afterthought. And worst of all, you start questioning your own worth. You wonder what happened. Did you change? Did something go wrong? But before you let that heartbreak write your story, let me show you how to rewrite the ending in today's video. We're going deep into the psychology of relationships, exploring the emotional layers that can change everything for you. These aren't surface-level tips. These are powerful emotional and psychological truths that can help transform the way you see your relationship and help you reclaim what is yours. Stay with me till the very end, because what I'm about to share might just open his eyes, yours too, what really matters in a relationship. Let's start with a crucial topic: the silent shift in love. You remember how it began, don't you? The early days when he was all in. He used to text you good morning, plan spontaneous dates, and make you feel like you were the only woman in the world. He'd talk for hours, listen intently to everything you said, and show up every time, no questions asked. He was present in every way possible, and you felt seen and loved in a way that made you feel like the luckiest woman alive. But then, over time, things started to change. He became distant. He stopped responding as quickly or at all. He started canceling plans, forgetting important things, and simply not showing up in the ways that made you feel special. It's not just your imagination. You're not crazy. This emotional withdrawal happens to countless women, even the most beautiful, intelligent, and loving ones. It happens because something shifts beneath the surface, and understanding that shift is the key to changing things for the better. There's a reason for this behavior, and even more importantly, there's a way back. Let's dive deeper into why men stop trying in relationships. When a man pulls away or stops putting in effort, it's almost always because he no longer fears losing you. He becomes comfortable in the relationship. He feels secure, thinking you'll always be there no matter what. He becomes certain you'll stay. And in that certainty, the drive to keep fighting for your attention starts to fade. The problem is, comfort kills desire. When men feel secure, they stop trying to earn their partner's affection. And while he might still care, the effort he puts into the relationship diminishes, because in his mind, you're already his. But men value what they work for. The moment he feels he's secured you without needing to continue earning your love and attention, he begins to stop trying now. Let's break down the psychology behind why he may have stopped trying, and why it's important to understand the forces at play. There are two major factors here: perceived value and emotional investment. First, let's talk about perceived value. This doesn't just mean how attractive you are physically. It's about how he views your emotional worth within the dynamic of the relationship. When a woman overgives, when she chases, when she makes him the center of her world, her value in his mind starts to diminish. It's harsh, but it's true. When you always make yourself available, always accommodating, when you give endlessly without expecting the same in return, it starts to feel to him like he doesn't have to work to earn you. He doesn't have to win your attention or affection anymore. You become predictable. You become background noise in a world full of distractions. And he stops seeing you as the rare and valuable woman you truly are. The second force is emotional investment. People care more about the things they work for. This is so important because it gets to the heart of what makes a man value you. The man who plans the date, drives across town to see you, and shows up even when he's tired is emotionally investing in the relationship. The more he invests, the more he cares, and the more he values you. But if you're the one doing all the emotional labor, texting first, initiating plans, always making the effort, then he starts to see the relationship as your job to carry. This is when things begin to shift. He forgets what it felt like to have to earn your affection, and he forgets why it was important to do so. So, how do you make him want you again? How do you reignite the spark that once burned brightly between you two? Here are 4 powerful emotional, psychological, and energetic shifts that can change everything. Let him do the work. Don't text first. Don't plan every outing. Don't always be available. Instead, give him space to notice your absence. Let him feel the silence. Ask him for small favors, like asking him to help you with something or solve a problem that requires his attention. The key here is that it's not about being needy. It's about creating opportunities for him to step up. Men fall in love through doing, not just talking. When he has the chance to invest, he will rediscover the effort it takes to win you over. This one is hedging. You've poured so much of yourself into this relationship, but have you forgotten to pour into yourself? Take your energy back. Go on that solo trip you've been thinking about. Start that business idea you've shelved. Spend time doing things that bring you joy and fulfillment, without checking your phone every 5 minutes. When you prioritize yourself and your own happiness, you create a sense of independence and vitality. When your life is full and radiant with or without him, he will begin to wonder what he's missing when he's not around. Scarcity creates value. If he always knows you'll say yes, always reply instantly, always cancel plans to accommodate him, he will stop valuing your presence. He'll stop seeing the weight of your importance. Start saying no. Start being less available, not to play games, but to break the patterns that have led him to take you for granted. Let him wonder. Let him miss you. Let him feel what it's like not to have immediate access to your warmth, your affection, and your presence. You don't need to be an open book, especially not for a man who's stopped turning your pages. You don't owe him a play-by-play of your entire day. He doesn't need to know every detail about where you went, who you met, or what you ate. Keep some things to yourself. Let him wonder. When you stop sharing every little moment, you become a story he wants to unravel again. Stop posting every detail of your life on social media. Stop feeling the need to explain yourself or justify your choices. You are not on trial. You are a woman with depth, with interests, and a life beyond him. Be warm, but not always available. Be kind, but not predictable. Men don't fall for what they fully understand. They fall for what moves them, what stirs curiosity, and what keeps them thinking about you long after you've left the room. Don't fear your silence. Don't fear your mystery. That's not distance. That's allure, final truth. You are the prize. Let me remind you of something you might have forgotten. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are not dramatic for wanting consistency, effort, and emotional safety. You are a woman of depth, of substance. With a heart that feels deeply, you have love to give that can heal. If only it's held with care and respect. You're not asking for fairy tales. You're asking for reciprocity band. That's not too much. That's the bare minimum. The right man won't just want you at the beginning when things are fresh and exciting. He will want you in the middle of life's chaos, in the quiet moments during the messy days, because he will know that a woman like you doesn't stay where she's not valued. He will know you have the strength to walk away if needed, but you choose to stay, not out of fear, but because you love him. That choice, that's everything. So, if he's stopped trying, if he's grown lazy with your heart, maybe it's time he feels the distance. Maybe it's time he learns what it means to earn a woman like you again. And if he doesn't rise to meet you, if he lets you go without a fight, then understand this, with all your heart, you were never the one who lost value. He was, because losing a woman who gave her all with softness, strength, and soul will be a loss he carries with him in quiet moments long after you've already healed.